Hey guys, just letting you know before the video starts, this is an opinion piece. This is my opinion. Obviously, you can agree or disagree, but this is just my opinion. Hi everybody, welcome. It's Lady Nekozawa here, and today we have what I believe is an apology video. I don't know, it just says my response. This is from the Completionist YouTube channel, and he does a charity stream called Indieland for dementia, and he's been doing it for quite some time, and whoopsie, he forgot to donate the money for 10 years.
First of all, that money was just resting in my account before I moved it on.
It was resting for a long time, Ted.
So, he has since donated some of the money, and I guess this is his response. Anyways, let's just jump into it and see what he has to say.
Over the past few weeks, allegations have been made against me, my family, and our charitable organization, the Open Hand Foundation, asserting charity fraud.
Oh, sorry.
I'm here today to provide clarity and transparency to set the record straight. I want to make it 100% clear. At no point in the foundation's history was there any criminal or financial fraud. It takes a long time to gather the evidence and facts to refute claims. This will be my only video.
Wait. Okay, so hold on. It takes a lot of time to refute claims. How can you refute 10 years of not donating? I mean, I feel like that's pretty cut and dry, but okay.
Most importantly, I want to apologize to anyone who ever donated over the years who felt were wronged or led astray by any of this. Dementia. You
felt you were wronged or led astray. That's like such a gaslighting term. If you felt you were led astray, you were led astray. You donated with the intention of it being given, and it was just held on to. Like, that's like what kind of like narcissistic terminology is this? This is not okay.
One of the most common ways to commit charity fraud include pretending to be a charity or falsely claiming to be affiliated with a legitimate charity in order to solicit donations.
Brother and I started a foundation called the Open Hand Foundation that raises money for dementia research and treatment for organizations all over the world. We're soon going to be partnering up with the Alzheimer's Association, currently working with the University of San Francisco, and we're kind of one of their main funding support partners. We're raising money for dementia research in honor of my late mom, trying to help folks who've been impacted by dementia, working with organizations like USF, FTD Association of America, Alzheimer's Association of America, and so many more.
Why is he claiming the money is actually given to people who know how to use it?
Just every year we try and raise as much money as possible, and then we go work with, you know, Alzheimer's Association of America, University of San Francisco, Association for FTD, which is what my mom had, FTD.
And an abuse of trust, and I don't know, like this apology doesn't seem super sincere, like even if it was at one-time speed. Like, it's just like, I'm sorry, anyways, but like I'm sorry, but like I'm sorry with an asterisk is not really a sorry. Like, this is okay, but anyways, let's continue.
Foreseeable future, should the event continue, Indieland will solely be focused on highlighting indie games.
Should the event continue? Okay, so he might not even continue. Interesting.
There will be no charity component. I love helping the indie game community.
No charity component, guys. Wow. Okay. That's interesting. So Indieland, that had a charity component, is now removing the charity component because you got caught not donating charity money. Got it.
And working with developers. And if there are developers out there that want me to play their games, I would be honored to continue to do so.
I feel like the only developers that'll probably reach out are the ones who are just clout chasing at this point, because I don't know how he's ever going to come back from this. Like, this is such a disappointment. Thank you.
Research. There's a link in the description to her autopsy report that confirms her brain.
Okay, we don't need that.
This is an extremely personal decision for us. Because of my family's history, we had considered all legacy efforts that we had personally made to be a part of the Open Hand Foundation's history, which ultimately led.
Hold on. That does not make sense. So you donated your mother's body to science, and that is considered a donation under your charity. But the charity didn't exist at that point. Wouldn't that have been just like a family donation? Like, why would you consider that as like a company asset? That's kind of unsettling, but okay. Yeah.
The Hand Foundation raised funds in an unrestricted manner with the intention to restrict a larger donation towards dementia research. Larger restricted donations.
Hold on. That was never very clear in any of your donations. Like if he was clear about it, if he was like, hey guys, all your donations are going into this pot, and when the pot hits 1 million or whatever, then we're gonna donate it to dementia research. But like, a lot of people probably wouldn't donate if they heard that, because they're like, well, are you ever gonna get to 1 million? What's gonna happen if it's just 50,000? And I'm sure more people probably would have been less charitable if you were upfront like that. So that's probably why he kept that information if that was even his intent the whole time, right? Because like he could have kept on to this money for years before people caught him, right? So I don't know. But what was your threshold? Like he's not even clear about what that was either.
As previously mentioned, we went from a private to public charity. And under both nonprofit structures, we're legally obligated to spend money on expenses. With that said, it is perfectly legal to hold donations, and in fact, it's not uncommon for organizations to hold their funds.
I don't know. Okay. It's just odd. It's like, I don't want to donate to admin fees, but also I can charge admin fees. I think that you're talking out of both sides of your mouth. And also, it's not illegal to hold funds. Yeah, I totally agree. Okay, legality point, probably you're right. From a morality standpoint, I don't think that that's not the argument. It's a morality argument here. The morality argument is that you were not upfront saying, I'm holding this money, and until I reach a certain threshold, I'm going to send it out. The morality issue is that you were never upfront, and it makes people hard. How can people trust you at this point?
Also, none of the money from the Open Hand Foundation has ever funded any of my projects for my...
Wait a second though. But I think I remember when you had the conversation with Carl and Muta, you did say that you borrowed and then you paid back. So this statement is not accurate.
So Indieland is a separate thing from Open Hand.
Correct.
But
yes.
Were you saying that Open Hand was paying expenses for Indieland though?
Only some years and no more than a couple $1,000 depending on the year. If it was too much money, just to make it right, because you're not supposed to really do that especially when you have no operating expenses.
Company. I want to stress that not a dollar raised from Indieland and its supporters was ever used on anything to personally benefit me, my family, or any of our companies. We never touched this money nor ever moved it. Saying that we are fraudsters, that what we are doing is illegal and constitutes charity fraud, that we are using my dead mother's name to potentially embezzle money and steal.
Oh, this is very much. I'm getting like Tommy Tellerico like flashbacks.
I will swear that on my sister's tombstone. Okay.
Sometimes people like to be like, how dare you, this is my dead relative, and just like, okay, this is a little bit complicated, like, because it's kind of like they're hiding behind like an excuse. This is uncomfortable. This is really uncomfortable to watch. I'm not gonna lie.
Furthermore, my family and I are in serious conversations with our legal teams regarding next steps, as the allegations that have been made with complete disregard for the truth of the matter.
Whoa. Legal actions. Whoa.
Were made by individuals who self-admittedly aren't even financial or legal professionals. These allegations are slanderous, and we believe we're done with selfish intent. They have directly...
Whoa, okay. This apology has taken a very drastic turn. This is I don't think this is an apology video anymore. This feels like more like a hit piece. This is really strange. Like even like the change in his demeanor, like this is very odd.
And take accountability for all of my actions. At the same time,
but like okay. You may say that. He definitely says it like a few times, like I apologize. But like he says it like so angrily. There's no sincerity here. Like
I'm sorry, you're so stupid.
This is a very strange apology video. I've never seen anything like this before.
I am not going to let my reputation be compromised by allegations that are not true.
Your reputation's already done. It's already done.
I own up to my part in this, but I will not be painted as someone who's a con artist and embezzler. I won't be someone whose name gets tarnished without putting up a fight. I owe it to my friend.
Why are you fighting? Like this is the weird part. This is the part of the video that you should be absolutely sincere and be like, guys, I can understand. You know, I made a mistake and I fully own up to making a mistake. And, you know, like, I'm going to go volunteer somewhere, or I'm going to like, you know, I need to show like some sort of remorse. This doesn't seem like remorseful at all. This just seems like I am lawyering up and I'm taking Muta and Carl down. That's kind of what it feels like to me. This is a very uncomfortable video. Like, what is going on?
What to leave you all with how the Open Hand Foundation got its name.
Oh, what? Okay. This is okay. So I guess he's like getting too heated and they're like, oh guys, we gotta soften the end of this because people are gonna get really riled up. I'm riled up. This is terrible. Like the people on YouTube, like people like Muta and Carl, they exist to be truth tellers, okay? And obviously they don't know how the future is going to pan out. We had no idea that you were going to donate the money. I'm glad you did, but I mean, this is very uncomfortable. This does not feel like a sincere apology. This does not feel like any apology. This just feels like, here are the facts and I'm lawyering up. That is not okay. That is not okay. That didn't really cut it for me. I don't know. I know a lot of people like on Twitter are like, oh, thank you so much. This is amazing. This was not an amazing video. This was actually very unsettling. And if he goes after Carl and Muta, like legally, I mean, they're obviously going to fight back. This is like you're allowed to talk about something that's happening, like that you shouldn't have some sort of like you're allowed to speak about it. Like I don't see how, like, he's upset, obviously. I mean, obviously he's upset, probably because one, he got caught, and two, like, this is very like, it comes off as very like angry narcissistic behavior and not super apologetic. A lot of YouTubers obviously get instructed about how to do apology videos, but this one just does not feel right at all. I pulled up some quotes from Reddit. I just want to share with you guys, just because I thought that they were relevant. So we're gonna go with this. Okay. He's threatening legal action for the same reason Billy Mitchell is suing Carl. People don't like being called out. Yes, I 100% agree with this. At the end of the day, Jirard still sat on the money. Yep. 4 years, for an entire decade, yeah, and lied to donors about what he was doing with it. A court isn't just going to overlook that part. I have to agree. And then this says, 1. Open Hand was always holding raised funds to later make a restricted donation, but didn't clearly advertise this. Yeah, exactly what I said earlier. Yes. 2. Open Hand had not yet found an organization to donate when this all came to light. Agreed. 3. Open Hand had not yet arranged an agreement with any organization to make a restricted donation at a later date. They went as far as asking Carl and Muta for organization recommendations in their own statements. Yes, that is true. I feel like that phone call was probably like it's probably the most real response we're actually going to get from the Completionist, just because I feel like now he's probably got advised from, like, he's got legal advice, you know, so I'm sure that entire video was scripted. 4. Jirard, while not initially aware donations had been made, later learned that this was the case at least 9 to 12 months ago, if not longer. That's like an entire year. Something he admits during the call with Carl and Muta. Yeah. And number 5, there has been at least one Indieland fundraising event since he learned about the lack of donations on October 20th, 2023. 6. Just after the event, but presumably before all this hit the fan, the Friends Per Second episode number 33 at 2 hours, 28 minutes, 50 seconds, in talking about Indieland event that just happened, Jirard clearly states the above quote, while knowing the money hasn't actually gone to any organization yet and hasn't the entire time it existed.
Every year we try and raise as much money as possible, and then we go work with, you know, Alzheimer's Association of America, University of San Francisco, Association for FTD, which is what my mom had, FTD.
Number 7, WTF. Yeah, agreed. This is insanity. All right. This one says, I don't know why most people act as if he cleared anything. Yeah, right? Exactly. He still raised money under false pretenses and conveniently donated only after being called out. Yeah, I agree. When he could have made a restricted donation many months ago if that was the case. Yes, absolutely. And then this says, took him 9 years of quote unquote searching for the right places, but once they got called out, it all got sorted in a matter of weeks. Couldn't have been more transparent, honestly. Yeah. I'm going to say, like, my opinion is I don't believe anything's really changed. I mean, yeah, he donated the money, but he donated the money because he got caught. I'm sure that entire video was scripted. I'm sure everything was, you know, it didn't seem like it came from a sincere place. Like that's the truth. That's the ultimate truth. Like I don't see how he's going to recover from this. This quote unquote apology is not sincere at all. He even said, this is my only response to this. And he's been aggressive this entire video. Like he's been like passive aggressive and like, this is just not okay. It's just not okay. You hurt a lot of people. A lot of people have trusted you, and this is barely anything. Like, I think that more work needs to be done for sure. And even still, yeah, I'm just getting like, I'm really getting like, if you guys remember like the Tommy Tellerico fiasco with the Television Amico, right? You had the narcissist who did something bad. All the people ran to his defense, and nothing really changed. And he's just gonna be the same person. He's not a changed person. You think the completionist is a changed person? He doesn't care. Like it's very clear. It's very obvious. Anyways, guys, I don't know. I mean, my opinion is I don't think that this really fixes anything because yeah, everything that he did still happened, right? So I think that more work needs to be done if he ever wants to, you know, be good on YouTube again. I think that the fans who accepted this as absolute, like, oh yes, this is great, thank you so much. I think that they maybe perhaps have never dealt with a narcissist before, and this is just uncomfortable and unacceptable behavior. Anyways, guys, let me know in the comments, what did you think of the completionist response video? Did you like it? Did you hate it? Is there anything that I missed? If you liked what you see, please hit the subscribe button, give me a like and a share. Likes are very important for my channel as it gives my tiny channel exposure, and I need your help to defeat responses that are maybe not so heartfelt. So like my stuff. And if you want to watch me on Twitch, I stream on Tuesdays and Thursdays, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, twitch.tv/super_dorkalicious. Okay, everybody, thank you so much for watching with me. I hope you have a great day. Take care. Bye-bye.